about Parkinson's disease? Well, probably not that much unless you know somebody who's got it. Actor Michael J. Fox is famous for suffering from this. He had a lot of attention because he got it when he was so young, and in fact, it formed quite a big part of his autobiography, which I read a few years ago and was amazed to see how he dealt with it. But you would guess, really, I think that it would only affect people over a certain age. Well, Sean Slicker is from Oldham and he has Parkinson's. He first began having problems 4 years ago, but was finally diagnosed last year when he was only 23. He's one of the youngest people ever to be diagnosed with the disease. Our reporter Kevin Fitzpatrick went to talk to Sean, who described his first symptoms.
I was watching I think it was corridor, he's done something boring like that, and my left ankle started shaking like a tremor, and then a few weeks later got a limp, and then the limp progressed, the shaking progressed, and it went into my left arm, and then my right finger on my right hand side started pointing out.
And at this point you were pretty worried, I'm guessing, and you went to the doctors, but what did they have to say about it?
Well, first they said it was a strain in my ankle, so I went with numerous doctors trying to find out what was wrong, and it was a podiatrist that sent me to the neurologist. The neurologist said there's something not right there.
Because you were so young, had they not suspected that Parkinson's could be a possibility, really?
No, they only found out about Parkinson's when they did my blood test and they found out I had the gene, so they said at first I was actually a medical mystery because for 3 years they couldn't find out what was wrong with me.
And you used to work, didn't you? You used to play rugby, and all of a sudden it started to affect that.
Yeah, well, at rugby, I used to be running, and my leg had locked. I'd start shaking in the left side, so it was harder to get up off the ground.
And what were you thinking about it at the time? Were you worried?
I was worried, thinking what the hell it was, because you think, I'm so young, why is it? What is it?
And after a number of years, they eventually came up with the conclusion that it was Parkinson's. You're one of the youngest people ever to have it. What were your thoughts then? Because you've probably seen Muhammad Ali, Michael J. Fox. What were your thoughts when they told you that was what you had?
Well, at first, though, I was actually relieved, believe it or not, because after 3 years of struggling and not knowing what was wrong, you want to diagnose this. And a few hours later, it kicked in that I had Parkinson's, and you think, well, where's my life going to go from here?
You lost a huge amount of weight, haven't you? Because I've played rugby with you, and you were a big lad, weren't you?
Yeah, I was 20 stone a year ago, and now I'm 15 and a half. So, it is a good thing. It's better than slim fast.
What do you think about your future? What will your life be now, do you think?
I should think normal does without the full contact rugby or proper full-time work.
Do you feel unlucky to have been struck down with this?
I don't feel unlucky. I just think it's one in a million chance that someone at 23-year-old could get diagnosed with it, but I got told about a guy last month who got it at 19. So, it does it, young people, not just elderly.
Sean Slicker from Oldham, who's been diagnosed with Parkinson's 4 years ago, now 23, talking to our BBC Radio Manchester reporter Kevin Fitzpatrick. Well, with you now is